June marks the height of strawberry season in Oregon, and there are plenty of strawberries ripe for picking right now at French Prairie Gardens in St. Paul.
And that is where Drew Carney is this morning to give us a live look at the farm's annual Berries, Bloom, and Barbecues event. Good morning, Drew. Why are you fixing your hair? What are you doing?
It's very windy out here.
Okay.
Well, it's very windy out here. China and Christine, I'm afraid that the wind may be messing up my hair on this Tuesday morning, but we persevere and we press forward out here in the strawberry fields. Did you know, China and Christine, out here at French Prairie Gardens in St. Paul, where they have all these strawberries that are ripe for the picking, they actually have a variety of strawberry that I believe they named after our morning show. Check it out. The sign is right here. The Sweet Sunrise Strawberry. Oh yes, medium to large size, bright red and glossy, deep red internal color. Good capping on that berry, whatever that means. I bet you this guy knows what it means. This is Farmer Eric, one of the family members that owns and operates French Prairie Gardens out here in St. Paul. Good morning, my friend.
Welcome to the farm, Drew. It's always great to have you.
Thank you, Eric. It's always great to be here. What does capping mean exactly? Oh gosh, did I put you on the spot with something?
You put me on the spot.
No, come
capping.
on.
Okay.
Who wrote this?
It's a great sweet early berry.
Okay. Great sweet early berry. You had the same look in your eye that Rod Hill often has in his eye when I asked him a question that he wasn't ready for. So I thought it'd be fun to start out this morning by going through some of the varieties that you have here. Do you have one of those sunrise berries in your hand?
Here.
I'm going to hold it up for camera. So we got Farmer Eric and we've got Camera Eric behind the camera. He is as good at camera work as you are at farming. I'm going to hold it up there for you, Eric, to see. Is that okay? And Eric will show off the berry as you explain what it's all about.
So that's our earliest berry. It's Sweet Sunrise. It's a great fresh eating berry.
Now I eat the berry. I eat it while you pull out another one.
Okay. Shucksin.
That's
my favorite on the farm.
That's a Shucksin?
Yep.
Shucksin, tell me about it.
Great fresh eating berry and great storage berry.
You think it's sweeter than the Sunrise?
The sweetest.
It's the sweetest.
Yes.
Allow me to be the judge. Oh, Farmer Eric. That's a sweet berry. That's a very sweet berry. I put this part down gently. And then
one of our late ones. This one's a big one. It's a Rainier strawberry.
Is that a mistake? This looks like 3 berries in
It
one.
could be a double strawberry.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna place this in my mouth like a mouthpiece, and then that Eric can check it out. Wait a minute. Tell me about it.
It's one of our favorite late berries. Very sweet in texture.
I need more info.
Oh my God.
Anything else you can say about it?
So no, anyways, Drew's got double trouble with the berries in here, so we're trying to keep him from laughing. So
I felt like that Eric was just getting into the focused area.
Yeah.
I will wrap it up like this. French Prairie Gardens is where to go for berries, brews, and barbecues. It's Berries, Blooms.
Barbecue.
They changed the name this year on me. It's Berries, Blooms, and Barbecues this year, although they still have the brews. It's happening daily, except for Mondays, now through Father's Day. Here's your final shot for now. Gang, back to you.
So if I got anything from this segment, it's to always have a big strawberry in hand to sometimes just shove into Drew Carney's mouth if you need him to stop talking. Drew Carney's first trip outside the studio this month takes him to French Prairie Gardens in St. Paul.
Yeah, so he's checking out the farm's annual Berries, Blooms, and Barbecues event, which just kicked off this past weekend. Drew, you've been having a ton of fun out there.
Lots of key words to remember here. You mentioned berries, blooms, and barbecues. How about super mega ride and slide? Yes, that is a part of the fun out here on the farm. I am standing next to one of the family members that owns and operates French Prairie Gardens. This time of the year, they celebrate berries, blooms, and barbecue, so it's happening daily. Except Monday. So the hours are Tuesdays through Sundays for the next couple of weeks, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. I mean, the bulk of the activities, if you want the full experience, wait till the weekends. And then Father's Day weekend, not this weekend, but next, is the big finale. So let me ask you, Katie, there has been a name change.
There has.
Rod and I have been talking a lot about this the last couple of days in the newsroom. Used to be Berries, Brews, and Barbecues, as in beer. Now it's Berries, Blooms, and Barbecues. Why the name change?
Well, we always have blooms here. We're a garden center, and so we specialize in growing flower hanging baskets with lots of blooms, and we have perennial gardens. And really we wanted to emphasize that it is family friendly. There is lots of brews and ciders. We have over 25 on tap, but it's not the main
Yes.
part of them.
And it's exactly what I said to Rod. Hadn't talked to you about it, but I assumed. I said, hey, they've still got the brews, Rod, but they really want to showcase all the blooms, all the beautiful flowers that they do here year-round at the farm. Can we talk about, again, not this weekend, but next weekend, which is the big finale to your annual event, Father's Day weekend. What's happening that weekend that we won't see until then?
Live music. So we really ramp it up Father's Day, let dads come out, have those brews, the barbecue, have some music, make a day of it. There's less strawberry picking that time because strawberries only go so long, so we really want to make that a fun day for everybody, and live music just tends to do that. So
year to year, you never know. Are strawberries ripe for the picking like today, right now?
Yeah, they're prime picking.
Okay.
Yeah, easy picking.
Can I show, I don't know how good this is going to look, Eric, but just to give people an idea, if you've not been out here at the French Prairie Gardens in St. Paul, so you've got all this land to play on, and out there is where Eric and I were earlier, checking out the strawberry fields. We'll do more with the strawberries later, I promise you that. But right now, it's time to get back to some sliding fun. Katie, would you mind taking over that slide over there? Is that cool?
I can do that, yep.
Hey, look, Stacy's shown up. Good morning, Stacy. Farmer Eric is still here. I've got the brother and both sisters from that generation of the family that owns and operates French Prairie Gardens. All right. What? I almost forgot like how to get on here, but just step and go. All right.
Careful.
Gotta make sure my mic doesn't get turned off this time. Get all my equipment in place in case things start going flying. All right. This is kind of, we always stage this as a race of sorts.
Right.
You got Katie over there, still adjusting here. Stand by, bear with me. Katie over there, of course. I'll be on the front lane. And we actually have a second camera set up down yonder to catch the finish of this race. So you want to say on your marks and set, go?
Right, okay, on your marks. Get set, go!
All right, what the, oh my gosh! Oh, God! I was not expecting such an aggressive push. Hi. Bye. Whoa! Oh my goodness gracious.
Right.
Now, there was no warning from Farmer Eric that he would be spinning me backwards. So that kind of caught me off guard, but hey, we survived the high five, berries, blooms, and barbecues. Now through Father's Day, more next hour, gang.
Welcome back. June marks the height of strawberry season in Oregon, and there are plenty of strawberries ripe for the picking right now at French Prairie Gardens in St. Paul.
Sounds like a great time. So, of course, that's where Drew Carney is this morning to give us a live look at the farm's annual Berries, Blooms, and Barbecues event. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning again, China and Christine. I wanted to start this segment just by showing you the property out here, the French Prairie Gardens property. Beautiful shot. No one frames a shot, as well as our sunrise photographer, Eric Patterson. Give the man a moment to show this in all of its glory. You see the super mega ride and slide out there in the distance. Beyond that are the actual strawberry fields where you can do some picking over the course of the next couple of weeks here. Closer in, we have the tractor wagon. People can hop on board and take rides out to the strawberry fields. Eric and I were hanging outside here during the 5 o'clock hour of our show. It was very windy. It was rather chilly. We were getting rained on at times, and then we wised up. We realized we could be doing this undercover. And so that's what we do for this next segment of our show. This is also where I introduce you to Stacy. Stacy is part of the family that owns and operates French Prairie Gardens. We're going to talk to your mom a little bit later.
Yep.
In the bakery. But we have some tasty goodness in front of us because this event used to be called Berries, Brews, and Barbecues.
Yes.
We had the berries right there. We had the barbecue sandwich, the pulled pork right there. And yes, there are still brews available during the course of the next 2 weeks, but you have changed the name to Berries, Blooms, and Barbecues.
Yes.
Does it make the event any different?
It actually does. We have lots of blooms on display. We even planted some blooms out in the field. And so people can come take pictures. We have lots of fun photo ops with flowers, and everybody loves a good flower, so it's a good addition in addition to all the goodness we got going on here.
I'm glad you did it because we've been coming out here for how many years? I can't even keep track. And we never really focused on these hanging baskets that are all around us.
Yep.
I mean, this has been a specialty of yours at French Prairie Gardens for so long now.
Oh, yes.
They are beautiful.
Yep.
I know people love them, so now they get their just due as part of this event, Berries, Blooms, and Barbecues. A couple of things I want to do here before we wrap up the segment.
Sure.
First and foremost, I got to let people know you're open Tuesdays through Sundays, now through Father's Day weekend, which is not this weekend, but next. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. are the hours. The big weekend will be the final one on Father's Day. That's when they'll have live music out here. So keep all that in mind as we get into the last part of our program. 2 games. One, I'm going to find out how much Rod Hill would be willing to pay for this item. This is the strawberry lemonade float. but I'd also like to play with you a game I call Is It a Berry, Is It a Brew, or Is It a Barbecue? I'm going to place one of those items in your mouth with your eyes closed. Stacy, you will tell me which item it is without looking, just by tasting. Are you ready?
Yes.
Eyes closed, please. Don't sneak a peek. Please don't sneak a peek. That's called cheating. All right, eyes are closed, keeping them closed. Take a small bite as I present to you either a berry, a brew, open up, or a barbecue. There you go. Which is it, do you think?
It's a berry.
Oh, you're very good at this game. She is a winner.
It's a sweet sunrise berry.
Oh, it's so good.